It started with a scream. But this time, it was not Ikena's. It was mine. And I was in front of a microphone. At a state hearing. In front of reporters. In front of cameras. Telling the world that the prince buried a boy alive and became a governor. My name is Ebuka. You may have read my first post. Maybe you shared it. Maybe you called me crazy. But the truth doesn't care what you believe, it waits. Like a drumbeat in the dark. And one day, it gets loud enough that even the deaf must listen. After I posted the story of what happened to Ikena, I expected silence. Instead, my life exploded. 2 days after I posted the story, someone knocked on my door in Lagos. I froze. I thought they had come for me, maybe the prince had seen the post. But it wasn't his man. It was a girl. A young woman, maybe 23. She looked tired. Dusty. She wore thick glasses and carried a faded bag. My name is Ebuka, she said. Ikena was my brother. I had never seen her before, but as soon as she entered my small sitting room, she began to cry. We talked for hours. She had been sent away to school in the city the year Ikena disappeared. Their mother wanted her to escape the village. She had always suspected something evil happened, but no one believed her either. Now, she believed me. She wasn't the only one. Within a week of the post going viral, more people started speaking up. A security guard who used to work for the prince anonymously sent me a voice note. I saw things. I kept quiet because I wanted to leave. But I saw. A nurse from a hospital in Oka messaged me. She said she once treated a child with dirt in his lungs, found near the old palm farm. He died within hours. Nobody claimed him. Then came the journalists. Real ones. Not the ones the governor paid. They wanted to help. One reporter, Chuka Obioma, risked everything to follow the trail. He went to the village. He found the old cook who used to work with Ikena's mother. He found burial mounds in the Forbidden Grove. He brought a forensic team. And they dug. And they found bones. Tiny bones. The elders tried to deny it. Those are old graves, they said. Maybe from the Civil War. But the bones were too new. And one of them had a plastic wristband still around the arm. Faded writing. You could barely read it, but Ebuka did. It said, Ikena. She collapsed. We all cried. And something inside me cracked open again, not in pain this time, but in purpose. I had buried my fear long enough. Now, it was time to bury a monster. The governor, Prince Adigwe, called an emergency press conference. He laughed off the story. A folktale, he said. An attempt to slander a respected leader. He even called me a frustrated farmer. But the people didn't believe him anymore. Because Chuka released the evidence. Voice notes. Photos. Drone footage of the burial sites. Old payroll records from the prince's farm with missing names, including Ikena's. And the final nail. A video. Hidden in an old camcorder left behind by one of the guards who died last year. It showed the prince dragging a child-sized sack through the grove. The boy kicked. The prince looked at the camera just once. That same dead smile. A national uproar followed. International media got involved. Human rights groups demanded an investigation. The president ordered an immediate inquiry. The governor tried to flee. But someone stopped him. Ebuka. She had tracked down one of the prince's old bodyguards, the one who buried Ikena. He was dying of cancer. He agreed to testify in exchange for protection for his family. And he told everything. The children. The rituals. The grove. Even the names of 2 government officials who helped cover it up. Adigwe was arrested. Not in a palace. Not in his mansion. He was dragged out of a private jet, sweating, screaming, crying like a child. I'm royalty, he yelled. Not anymore. The trial took 6 months. Every day, Ebuka and I sat in the courtroom. We listened to lies. We watched his lawyers twist the truth. But then the judge played the video. The room went silent. You could hear breathing. You could hear Ebuka's hand gripping mine. You could hear ghosts. Then the judge banged the gavel. Guilty. The sentence, life imprisonment. The prince who once buried boys under moonlight would now rot in a concrete cell, forgotten by the very land he defied. When we returned to the village, it was quiet, but different. The air felt lighter. The trees no longer bent with grief. The elders apologized to Ebuka. They built a small shrine at the grove, not for spirits, but for the boys. Ekena's name was carved into stone. And beside it, they carved these words. The land remembers. But so do we. It's been 3 years since then. Ekena is gone, but his name is now a symbol across Nigeria. Schools are named after him. Child labor laws were reformed. A foundation was created in his honor, run by Ebuka, to protect children from abuse. As for me, I finally sleep again. Not always peacefully, but enough. Sometimes I dream of the grove, but I no longer hear crying. I hear laughter. Ekenas running barefoot through the trees. Free. Not all stories end in horror. Some end in justice. If you're reading this, thank you. For believing. For sharing. For helping me dig up the truth, because the land may remember, but the world only acts when we speak. Let this be the last time a prince buries a child and gets away with it. Never again.